seal my window now. There's like a seam underneath the windowsill, which is like granite, and there's holes and there's bugs. So I finally got like caulk to like put under there, and we're just gonna see how this goes. Apparently you just apply a little bit and then you use your finger to kind of smooth it out. We'll see what happens. This could be really dangerous. Of course, like I've sprayed like poison and stuff underneath here. I hope I don't need a glove because I don't have one, so we're gonna see how this goes. So I'm gonna put you guys here and I'm gonna let you guys watch, see what happens. All right, let's see. So it's this, I mean, it's a pretty large area, so let's start there. This is the stuff I got, if you can see that. And it was like, $4 something at Walmart. I just go to a neighborhood Walmart, so it's typically like not for like, you know, supplies. It's basically just a grocery store. But they did have this, so I'm like, you know what, whatever. All right. Okay, I have a little bit of plastic wrap, and we're gonna see how this goes. I don't know. So let me start here. Like, I don't really care. I mean, it's underneath the windowsill, right? So like no one's gonna really see this. Ooh, this is a workout. Oh my god. This is great. I'm gonna move you guys there, and I have more to do. I mean, it's gonna be better than nothing, right? Oh my god. You know, it might help if I cut this more, but whatever. hopefully this comes off and it didn't dry enough, because I do think, I don't know, I'm just gonna spread it a little bit. Okay. What if this doesn't come off my fingers? I'm just gonna add a little bit more to the corners. I'm just really concerned. Okay. I think it worked. Okay. Now, I'm just gonna apply to any other cracks I see, like over here, there's more like this. Possibly in this hole. I think that's good for now, ish. So it kind of worked. A little messy, but I think it's better than nothing. Hey guys, so I think this is just gonna be like a week in my life kind of thing. I filmed some stuff last week that I ended up not using, and I posted my granola video instead. So that was me like prepping to have my house, like have the photographer come to prep it to sell. And then I ended up backing out of doing that. So we'll discuss that later, but I'm not doing that anymore. So I was doing some cleaning for that, and then I think I fixed my window. So I sealed up the cracks underneath my window. And yeah, so now it's like the next week, and I have like a very busy week. So yesterday I had an interview. It went well, you know, like, I don't know. They always go well, so I have no idea. And I just got like some admin work done because it's not a new post day. I'm trying to update stuff. And it's really hard to update posts when I haven't made the recipe in so long. And I feel like some of the ingredients, I don't even need it. Like I can make this a 2-ingredient recipe now instead of 3. But I don't know. And I don't have the stuff right now to like redo it. So like, I'm just like, maybe I should leave it. I have no idea. So I'm like dealing, that is like one of the things that makes it so hard to like update posts is I think of all these other things are like, I can't do it because of whatever. Anyway. I'm going to teach Orangtheory. So last week I taught an entire class myself. So today is another one entirely by myself. And I'm hoping like next week I can do like the official final audition and then start teaching like in July. And then tomorrow I'm meeting with this guy who has like one of the local, like he made like an app for like the local community in Delray. And like a huge, like whatever comes out of this, it could be a good networking thing. But it's also like, to me, maybe help them be like a copywriter for a newsletter. And, you know, we'll see, you know, if I'm not paid at all, like, I don't know, like, you know, it's a startup-y kind of thing. So we'll just see if I have time. And then, yeah, from there, I don't know what Thursday and Friday are like, but the next few days should be pretty busy. So I am going to head over to Orangtheory right now and then probably run to some stores. It's easier to break up grocery shopping now, like when it's so hot in Florida, into 2 days instead of like doing one whole trip. And it just works better because tomorrow I'll be in Delray. I could get the rest when I come back. Yeah, but besides that, I will check in with you guys later. Yeah, I think that's it. So nothing like too exciting, but pretty busy. And yeah. This may die because I need to switch out my battery, but you guys are crooked. So let's see, today's Wednesday. I am going to meet someone. So this guy started like a local app for the Delray community, but it's also like they want to make it bigger, right? To expand to other towns in South Florida and then, you know, hopefully like nationally, right? So they have this whole idea. And they started like, I think last year, I believe. And they posted a job for like an ad sales guy. And obviously like that's not my thing. I don't do like sales. But I was like, you know, I'm just gonna like reach out anyway and just see what happens. So we ended up having like an interview last Tuesday, I believe. And then he called me, he's like, he's all excited because obviously, now this is where I'm getting into territory where I feel like I should be charging for like consulting. But like my whole idea is, oh, why don't you expand to like a newsletter? Like we talked and he was just so impressed by like my background stuff and just being so young, living down here. I'm like, yeah, he said it would be stupid to not reach out to me. So I'm like, all right, that's cool. But obviously they're a startup. It's not like they're making money off the app yet. He's some retired like entertainment guy. So I'm like, all right. Now it's cool because I would love to get my foot in the door with something like that, like a local thing. That's always what I wanted to do. But I'm thinking about like, I have to get paid something. Now, obviously he was like, oh, we do like a revenue share or whatever. Like, so the idea is to do a newsletter, right? A weekly newsletter. So it's per the email ecosystem and just, it's a little bit easier to kind of, we can sell ads to like, you know, listing jobs, just promoting certain bit, like whatever, the whole thing. So I'm going to meet him downtown and discuss and just see. But I'm also like, all right, I can't reveal too much good information and little nuggets of wisdom because you should be paying me then. Like, I don't know. So that's where I am right now. Let's see. Then this past weekend, I went to the Loggerhead Marinelife Center up in Juno. So it was my first time going that far north. And oh my God, it's so much better than Gumbo Limbo because like there were actual turtles and stuff. And there was this one turtle and he was like jumping out of his little pool and his name was Sweet Potato. I'm like, oh my God, it was meant to be. He was so cute. So I walked around that. It was very nice. I liked it. Very huge. And then I walked towards, they had like some nature trails that are like part of the Juno dunes that are right by the beach. And then if you keep walking, there's like 3 different sections of parking lot that's like right close by this marina and it leads right to the beach. I'm like, wow. And there's public restrooms. Like, I'm like, okay, I need to go hit up that beach because it was like totally empty. Although we had a heat advisory, so it was like super hot, hard to breathe, humidity was crazy, but that was really nice. So I definitely will go back up there and do a lot more exploring. Juno is right before Jupiter and that's like the top of Palm Beach County. After that, I went to the Gardens Mall, so that's in Palm Beach Gardens, and a beautiful mall. I like it's packed, every store you could imagine, high-end stuff, and I got a really cute maxi dress from Macy's, and then like a short like yellow dress, and then like a blue dress. These two, the shorter ones, are like kind of fancier, so like maybe feeling like corporate, like a job kind of thing. And they were on clearance for like $9.50 or something. So I was like, I'll just get them anyway. And Macy's has extra small, so it's like perfect. And then Sunday, I ended up having a beach date. This guy met me at the beach. I thought he wasn't gonna make it and he wasn't gonna come and I was gonna be like, whatever. But at least I went to the beach. And I always have such a better Sunday when I actually do something and I don't just like nap all day long. So that was good. Monday, I did just some like admin work and just kind of got myself a little more situated. And then Tuesday, I taught Orangtheory. I'm gonna teach one more class. So that's, I think I showed you guys that. I'm gonna teach one more class next week. And then hopefully they can get me on the schedule for July because I have one of the instructors is actually leaving that studio. So they need help there. So we'll see how that is. They need help on like Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, which honestly is good for me, I guess. But it's like some of them are like night classes. I'm just like, I don't know how it's gonna be. I'm so scared to like work outside the house at like weird times. So we'll see what happens. So after today, I'm gonna run some errands on my way back, and that's why I kind of did it there, so I can meet him at 12. He wanted me at 1. I'm like, you know what, no, let's do 12. And then on my way home, I'll do the rest of my errands. And then hopefully Thursday and Friday, I can just work on things at my own pace. And then I got some strawberries that were on sale at Aldi, and I'm like, you know, I need to make a recipe, so I'll do some fruity. I might just make like homemade jam, or I may do something a little more bakey, but I think a jam is good because I don't have many. I only have a raspberry chia seed jam, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so I mean, it was a very good weekend. I had a good time. It was much needed after last week of getting the real estate photos for my house, and then I realized, you know what, it's a really bad idea to go back to renting and lose out on owning the real estate. So I'm like, if I'm going to sell, I have to be able to buy. And currently I can't buy because I'm self-employed, and even though I have savings and even though I'd be selling this house, they look at self-employed income differently. And because I'm not an S corp, I'm literally just like a sole proprietor basically. Even though I have an LLC, I'm taxed like a sole proprietor, so my income doesn't look good to be pre-approved for anything that's decent down here. So we're gonna have to wait and get the job thing situated, and I think that was number one. So like on Monday I had an interview, right? So who knows, you know, I have no idea. But it's like, I feel like I need to get a job just so I can get pre-approved and then like quit the job. That'd be really stupid, but maybe, like, I don't know at this point. And so that's why I'm just gonna sit on the house for a little bit and just see, and just kind of get things more situated with the job and the career, and feel more stable with the money, and then go from there. But it would be so stupid to sell right now, so yeah. So I just got back. So I went to the wrong Starbucks. I went to the one downtown, and apparently it was the one not downtown. It would have been a lot easier to know that it was the one that literally was like 2 seconds away from the stores that I was gonna go to afterwards. But I then ended up, you know, we hooked up on the phone, and I drove over there because it would be easier. It went like so well, and the thing is, it's like normally I'd be like charging. I don't like, yes, this could work, and I know I'm getting my foot into something that's like a startup, so I can't, like, they want to meet on Friday. I'm like, I can't devote time that's like taking away from other work that I could be doing. So I gotta see how I can word this, you know, and see. Lots to think about though. And then it's like, you know, because like I need to be getting paid. I can't do free work. So we'll see what happens. Now I'm tired. I'm going to clean up, put some stuff away, and then cook dinner, and then hopefully I gotta get some like editing on my post done, and do some other work and stuff. But yeah, and then of course he's like, oh yeah, he's a real estate agent, and you know, like, I think it's good for like networking, right? All these things could be good for networking, but then it's also like, if I'm gonna start putting like time and effort into something, I have to be getting paid. So even if I like write up a newsletter every week, like at least $100, like, you know what I mean? And then, but also there's like the revenue splitting, because this is all like monetized via ads. So ads and sponsorships, which it's such a huge revenue driver. In this initial phases, it's like, I gotta be getting paid if we're gonna be like meeting and stuff. So like, I'm assuming he's paying the marketing girl that he has doing stuff. So we'll see. But yeah, so I will check in with you guys probably tomorrow, because I am just exhausted now, and we will see what happens. But yeah, like, I wanted to cook or something, so I don't know if I'm gonna do that tomorrow or Friday. You know, we'll see. We'll see what happens.